Alright, y'all, what's good, man? Today I want to tell y'all about the best online businesses to start in 2026 because I feel like there's so much opportunity out here, and I honestly feel like life is what you make it, man. All you got to do is go and grab it. All you have to do is go and get it, right? So I want to give a disclaimer, man. Obviously, I'm not the most well-versed in the online money making space. I can only tell you guys from what I know, right? I can only tell you guys from what I've learned and what I've heard from other people, you know what I'm saying, in the space that are making money online. But with that being said, man, these are all my opinions, you know what I'm saying? You can obviously make money with any model, you feel me? I'm a firm believer, before we get into it, that any model works. Any business model can work. It's all, you just have to make the business model work for you, right? It's all about the work that you put in. It's all about the inputs that you put in, right? Every single day you get up and you get to it, you grind. And whatever business model that you chose to do, you absolutely can make it happen. You absolutely can make it work, man. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, man, as I'm giving you these ideas, or you know what I'm saying, these suggestions of businesses that I would start in 2026. And yeah, let's get into it, man. So what makes a good business, online business, in 2026, if you ask me? I feel like there's a couple of things that your online business needs to have, or that you should at least consider before you go ahead and just decide to start something, right? I feel like your online business should have low expense, right? Low expenses to start. I feel like you should start an online business that's relatively cheap for you to start and run. And I feel like it's relatively cheap for you to maintain over the long run while you're building, right? Because any business over the long term, in the beginning, it's going to take a lot of legwork to build it up, right? So I feel like low cost to start and sustain is one of the main things that you should be targeting when you're thinking about starting a business, right? And I've went wrong in the past with multiple businesses that I tried to start because I didn't realize that you needed a lot of capital for said business, right? To run properly, at least. Secondly, I feel like you should choose something that you're passionate about, that you feel like you can genuinely stick to, because you're going to have that motivation kick in the beginning, and after the motivation fades away, you need to be able to stick with it, right? There's no reason to start something if you're only going to do it for 3-4 months, and then after that you quit, right? So I feel like it needs to be sustainable as well over the long term for you. And lastly, I feel like something that is very scalable, right? Something that you can not only make money from now, but in the long term, you can scale it to the moon, and eventually it will, I don't know, like it has potential to be 10,000, 20,000, even 50,000 plus per month, right? I feel like something that you can scale is also one of the most important parts of choosing the right online business model for you, right? So with that being said, right, the very first online business that I personally would suggest you start in 2026 is a YouTube channel. You feel me? And obviously I'm a little biased because I'm filming a YouTube video right now. I've been doing YouTube for about 4 or 5 years, and I personally feel like if you do it the right way, it can have outsized returns. It can be one of the most beneficial models out of any of the online business models, right? Why do I say that? Because it's absolutely free to start. You can get a camera, I mean, if you want to invest in a camera and go high tech immediately, but you absolutely don't need one. You know, you can start with your phone, and as long as you're consistent, one of the main parts about YouTube is literally just consistency, right? And having the balls to actually get on this camera and say something, having the balls to get on this camera and entertain if you want to make an entertainment type of channel, and having the balls to actually press upload, right? I made a TikTok not too long ago that said like, oh yeah, you a grown man, brother, and you scared to post your content. Like, how are you scared to post your content as a grown man? You're literally pressing two buttons, brother. You're pressing record, and then you're pressing upload. After that, put your phone away. Turn it off if you had to. Don't look at comments, you feel me? But I definitely feel like with YouTube, it is so easy to start. I don't see why everyone doesn't have a YouTube channel, right? Why else do I say you should start YouTube? I think it's very sustainable. Once you get comfortable talking to a camera and entertaining with the camera in your hand, like, it's so fun to do, you guys. Believe me. I've had so many different kinds of channels. This channel is more so like on the education tip, right? I've had entertainment channels. I've had reaction channels. It's so fun to film content and upload content, and the dopamine rush that you get when you start seeing likes pouring in, views pouring in, comments pouring in, like, it's an unexplainable feeling, you guys. So yeah, it's free to start. It's very sustainable, and scalability is through the roof. I mean, look at someone like Mr. Beast. We know he's on track to be a billionaire with a B, right? And there are multiple other channels that aren't even close to Mr. Beast's level that, you know what I'm saying, are making great money monthly, right? So yeah, and not to mention, you can have multiple streams of income when it comes to YouTube, because every single channel can be its own stream of income. Have y'all thought about that? Like, every single channel can make you money. You can make a channel, scale it up, get it monetized, start making money from that channel, and then boom, you make a second channel, a third channel, right? And you run those channels too. You make a fourth channel, a fifth channel. I know some people that I watch, some creators that I watch, that have said they openly have like 15 or 16 channels, and they pay employees to run it. It's scalable, and you can outsource the work eventually once you have the capital to do so. You can outsource the work. You can buy an editor. You can buy, you know what I'm saying, someone to help you come up with ideas. You can buy a thumbnail creator. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you can basically just make the videos automated. You just show up. You feel me? So it's very scalable, you guys. And I feel like that is another reason why YouTube is the main one that I want to push on this list. Also, one last bonus, you can promote other businesses from your YouTube channel, you feel me? It gives you social presence, you feel me? People see you in person, they take you more seriously because they watch you, they respect you, and you can sell content to your supporters through your YouTube channel. So it's scalable even more in that way. But yeah, that is just a standard YouTube channel. Let's go to the second one, right? The second one is an online agency, right? And I feel like a lot of people drift toward social media marketing agencies. That's very popular. It's also very saturated, but you can start an agency that's similar to like a social media marketing agency or just a standard advertising agency. You can start any kind of agency for real, you guys. And it's very scalable. It's very easy to start. I don't think it costs a lot of money up front to start either. All you basically have to do is be able to send emails, be able to make calls, be able to show up to local businesses in person around you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can do all of that for free. You feel me? And once you do that, it's all about your volume, right? How many emails are you sending a day? How many calls are you making to these businesses per day to get your client, right? How many businesses are you showing up to in person, right, to get your client? So yeah, that's the first reason I feel like, you know, an agency is a very strong online business to start still in 2026. What next? It's very sustainable. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of online finance gurus that I follow, a lot of online finance people or just businessmen that I follow. They have agencies, you guys, and it seems to be pretty sustainable from what I've seen. They've been doing it for years. I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen someone like Iman Gassi, right? Like, he was posting on YouTube his entire journey of building up his online agency, and I'm not sure if he still does it to this day, but I know it lasted for years and years and years, and there are still millions of people doing online agencies to this day, right? Like social media marketing agencies are one of the most saturated business models out there for online business, right? So I'd say it's pretty sustainable as well. And lastly, it's extremely scalable, you guys. Like one client, you pick what you charge, right? So you can charge $500 a month to all of your clients. You can charge $1,000 a month depending on what your services are. You can charge $1,500, bro. People will pay that. People will genuinely pay that, and you get one client. That's what, $1,500 if you want to charge that. Say you scale up to 10 clients. Can you imagine the money? Do the math on that, you guys. Like, it's all about how many clients you sell and how many clients that you can retain month to month, right? And really 5 clients can change your life, you guys. I've watched so many influencers that have social media marketing agencies talk about like, oh yeah, your first couple of clients can absolutely just change your life completely. So yeah, it's very scalable, you guys. And I definitely think that that's one of the reasons that it made this list. Now, lastly, third but not least, last but not least, Jesus, I just said third but not least, courses, you guys. Online courses. Now, I know what you're thinking, you feel me? Oh no, he's trying to tell me to be a course seller. I know people that sell courses, they get a bad rap online. But it really is a very smart business model, right? Because you can sell a course about anything, right? And you can make a course for virtually free, but honestly, you can make a course for very little cost, right? As long as you have, you know what I'm saying, access to the internet, access to maybe a computer or something, access to a camera or a phone where you can film videos on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can definitely create a course for relatively cheap, right? And it ties in with the YouTube thing, right? Because it's even easier to sell an online course if you have an audience already, right? But say you have an audience on Instagram, an audience on TikTok, an audience anywhere, you guys. Like, if you just have a lot of followers and you know something and people follow you for a certain reason, like, they will listen if you're trying to sell, you know what I'm saying, that thing that you're good at or whatever you have to offer. And once you build trust with people, it's pretty lucrative, you guys, I'd say. It's definitely very scalable, right? If you know how to make the best cookies in the world and you post them all the time on your Instagram, and like, I know this is such a crazy example, but like, it's real, you guys. Like, and people follow you for you making the best cookies, right? They may secretly want to know how to make these cookies too, and you drop a course on, hey, how to make the best cookies. Bro, people will buy that. You would be surprised, bro. How to be a YouTuber. If you are very knowledgeable in the YouTube space and a lot of people follow you because of that and they watch your content, it's very easy to sell them a course on how to be a YouTuber, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers, you guys. And a course is another thing where you can set your own price on it, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely very scalable as well in the long run. And like I said, I know course sellers get a bad rap in 2026, but I'm of the opinion that if somebody feels it's valuable enough, then they will buy it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with coaching. Like, if someone feels it's valuable enough, then they will buy it. And I feel like that can be extremely lucrative. So with that being said, those are my 3 best online businesses to start in 2026, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. And if you're interested, man, I definitely support it, man. Start one of these businesses, man. Comment down below and tell me which one you chose. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one.